Hello? Hello? Everything's done gone squarely on me. Can you see me? Everything's locked up. I don't know what I did wrong now. Okay, there we go. There's that one. That one's on. Get the main camera going, maybe. Hopefully. Hey, Jan Hansen, how are you? Welcome in. You might be, okay, that one's on. This is part 2. You may be... I'm on OBS, which is why I can't figure out anything. Yeah, I got my laptop with the little webcam up there, and then I got my big camera over here. I do a lot of Amazon influencer videos, so I've set up my whole deal. Yeah, it's on computer. So, Jan, you're probably catching part 2 without all of part 1 yet, which is cool. You can watch it later, but we got on live last night and we talked about building a little sign for Morgan's Maintenance, and I've got part of it done. Let me turn that light off right quick. Not so much glare now. So, after you watch this one, you may want to get back on and watch the other ones. Alright, here's what we got so far. We got the background in white. We got the letters cut out. In the sense of full disclosure, I cut this out because this is that press board I wasn't sure how I was going to cut, and I wanted to make sure it would work and not jack up on video, so we're not just sitting here looking at a moron working, tearing stuff apart. So that's that. We got the letters, more letters, and more letters still to go on the thing. And you know what I forgot to get? Yeah, I think he's here. I just saw him up in there. I forgot the border, so I'm going to cut a little border out of this because I should have done that before I cut the circle on the other stuff, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I get ahead of myself. So, you can still see some laser work coming if it works. So what I got, we'll just stay over there and I'll fill you in a second. We got the 2 lines ready to go. And it should work. It should be lined up. So yeah, the little border ring around your white background there is, I forgot to cut that out. So we're going to do it out. It's a little thinner material, but at least it give you a little red splash. I mean, this is kind of on the spur of the moment. If I would have had some more, I'm not kidding, that is my last piece of 3mm Baltic birch that I used to cut the letters and the first part out, which is no big deal. I mean, I get some more, but I was just, I wasn't prepared. I haven't done any laser work in quite a while. Usually I cut some soap dishes out from a friend of mine. She's got a boutique soap shop, and I make cedar soap dishes, and they got a little wave pattern in them, and then I bring them in here and I laser her logo on them. And we do a little business like that, but I haven't really done any sign work in a couple months, so it's all cool. We're going to switch it around in a minute and put the sign together as soon as this one works, and then we're going to have to spray paint that one. So, all right, Jan Hansen, thanks. Sleep good. I'm glad you came in. I guess I missed Matt again. I figured he'd be popping in any time, but I know I should be a way I can message everybody in there. I don't know. I'm new at all this. This live stuff is hard for me to fathom sometimes. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. Now I need the template. Oh, that's what else we forgot. The template to line up all the letters. Once we're done cutting that, we're going to rearrange the camera so we can see over here what's going on. And oh, okay, cool. I like old Matt. He's in the middle of everything, isn't he? Dude sounds like he knows a lot of stuff. All right, so that's just going to be a little ring color right there. It's way thin. That's a little bitty stuff that I had. I was making the same gal I was talking about. If you're anywhere near Crockett, Texas, in your travels, stop by Mustard Seed Soap Company and talk to my friend Dina and her crew, and tell them to show you the cool soap dishes and the other stuff. Oh, I was making. The reason I got this thin stuff, I was making some bookmarks. And of course, I don't know where they're at right now, but you know, that's always the way. So let me rearrange the camera right quick, and we're gonna see. We'll see the assembly portion of our show. Oh, what a terrible view that is! I bet. Right around. Okay. So we're going to have to mix it up with the... First off, I should probably go and put a little red paint on this one. But we'll work on that in a second. I'll get this one done up. I got so many cables and cameras and corn going on. How's that? Too much light? Drop her down just a bit. There we go. Here, let's push this way back. Everybody can maybe check my ugly mug while we're going. One day we're going to all be working right, aren't we? I think it can cut. Sorry about that. But I would have to look. I know they used to have one that was just like it was a little belt kind of operation where you'd lay your piece on here and the actual laser pecker was one whole piece and it moved across, kind of like almost like a Your mic is being wishy-washy like the last one. Is it going in and out? That's probably because I'm moving it and jerking it around here. But it may not be. So yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, the laser pecker's like one of those that kind of. Now it's been a while. I don't want to lie. It either the piece moves back and forth, or the actual laser head's on like a little belt thing that moves. If I'm thinking of the right one. But yeah, they're one of the first ones, like competition for, what's that, X-Tool or whatever. Which the reason I like this one's Gewick, and they are industrial laser dudes that went down into the, the home hobbyist kind of zone, while those other guys, X-Tool and those they just started up in the. So Gewick's got a lot of experience in the industry, and they also they don't use just a proprietary control software like these do. This one, it has one you can get online, and it's a cloud software, but you can also use Lightburn, which is like the best laser control software, pretty much. That's pretty much everybody uses, and it's pretty easy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I got some computer background, but programming and all that stuff on like Photoshop and all that, I'm horrible at that. But if it's anything like this, I could probably pick it up because it's really intuitive, a lot of easy work. Okay, so I got my cold drink. We got some super glue. Star Bond is what I use, not a sponsor. Yeah, laser pecker, it's probably a good starter laser kind of thing. Yeah, it is. It's well, you get you get a year or so when you buy the laser, but I didn't even get into that. But yeah, the laser pecker, it's one of those. It's kind of like the Cricut of lasers and stuff. It's really easy, really simple to set up, and but it just doesn't have a lot of versatility. And like this one is the this one's like an X-Tool competitor type thing. So really, you're restricted to, I think it's a 12-inch high by 18 or 20-inch wide piece that you can get in there. We got down to 36 this morning. I think it's up in the 50s right now. But I'm out in the unheated shop, and it's still a little cool. So, yeah, not bad. All right, so there we go. We got our template put in there. We put a little dash Star Bond medium. Don't overdo it because this stuff smears out and squishes out the sides if you ain't careful. And it only takes a little contact on there and you're set. Oh, look at these cables in the way. Jesus. Not even a professional. What you got this morning for temperatures, Matt? Or today? It's already late afternoon, isn't it? I work nights, so it throws me off when I'm up this early in the day. Now it's just a matter of patience and puzzle work. Putting the pieces together, dab a little glue. Like, you guys ever see Bearded Viking Woodworks guy? Add a dab of glue. He kills me. Add a dab of glue. Just copycatting him right now. 41? Yeah. There's 2 times in Southeast Texas that the weather is nice, and it's a week at a time. Hey there, tool collector, how are you? We're putting together a little sign for Morgan's Maintenance. I'm John, by the way. I don't know if I've ever really said anything. I got the moniker Jester or the Joker or the comic in the Army, and it kind of stuck with me, and I thought that was funny. So, of course, we know Matt, and I guess Clint is the tool collector. Joey is Morgan's Maintenance. Yeah, it double check. I'm not sure if that's a fiber or a CO2. CO2 won't do metal. It'll do organic material, wood, paper, stuff like that. If it's a strong enough CO2, it might. But like I say, I'll swing around and show you the fiber laser in a second. It does metal, and it'll cut, engrave, and mark metal. Good to meet you, my friend. I'm glad you came in. So I did the top part first because that's the easy part. Once you get these letters smaller and smaller, my old eyes get worse and worse. I should have my, oh, see, look at there, and my damn grip. Boop. So, side one's done. Clint, it's good to meet you. Thanks for coming in. Where were we? Smaller letters, yes. Yeah, I mean, I'd shoot I'd try out the laser pecker just to see what it'll do. But I'm not at that point yet where the people are knocking on my door to get on there. I'd do it so I could put it up on Amazon for a Amazon influencer video, but probably wouldn't work. Well, Clint, where are you from? I'm in the great state of Texas, Southeast Texas, a little north of Houston, 70 miles-ish, give or take. The stream's current, something or other. Did I lose y'all? Man, I had this one hardwired. It should be working. What the heck? I lost the chat. Oh, hold on. Okay. Dockable chat. There we go. I just lost the chat, fellas. Hold on. Okay, let me see if I got y'all back now. Hamilton, Ohio. Okay, yeah, got it back. I got a thing that says warning the stream's current blah 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 something. I was gonna pull it up on there, but I got you back now. All right. So I don't know if you saw my trick. I put a piece of tape down on small letters. Oh, I've lost all the damn video too. Hold on. We back? All right. There's that one. Damn dog camera. Good thing I got no Rudy Kazootie squirrely photos on there, huh? Okay, we're back. So yeah, my trick was if you do anything like this, using small letters, put a piece of tape on it. That way your spray paint can don't blow them off the paint table, because yeah, I had to restart the cameras. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Because yeah, this little basswood or Baltic birch they call it is super lightweight, and you blast it with a little aerosol paint can and it'll shoot across the table on you, and then you're digging on the floor for little parts. Kind of like if you ever built you an AR-15 and your little pins and springs shoot out of the back, and same kind of thing. We are adults, yeah. This is I'm using OBS, which is that little streaming, supposed to be for podcast and whatnot, and it is the finickiest little thing. Balsa wood's a hardwood, yeah, it sure is. You build you a real nice cutting board out of these, and it lasts about 10 minutes. This is where you got to have the patience right here. The glue up. One Easter I made a whole bunch of little Easter tags, for like Easter baskets for the kids. And it was custom names, and boy, I gave that one up quick. I'm like, oh, dang, you gotta. It was, little cursive names, and they were that big. It'll cut detail, fine detail, but, ooh, putting that stuff together is tough on you. You got to get down there with your jeweler's loop and make sure you can see what's going on. All right, now the fun one. We got the top two. So I've always heard that there's no minimum length, but they have to be watched 30 seconds, or if it's less than 30 seconds, completely before you get the, you get your commission off of there. I saw I got your. That's where I got the copy of your logo was off your Amazon page up there, your Amazon shop. Man, I wish my shop storefront looked that clean. You got well organized setup up there. Yeah, this sign is it's just 3mm. Well, the numbers are, the lettering is 3mm basswood. The bottom was a little piece of press board that I found that was already painted white, so I just repainted over it. Underlayment, perfect. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you can get that's real thin. That's probably better than if you want something a little more sturdy. Yeah, you can go down and get like the 1/4-inch hardboard stuff for floor underlayment and all kind of stuff that's a little more sturdy than this. But yeah, back to the videos. No, you just have to. They want you to have the article or piece in hand, which is not a problem for you because, everybody, we all got tools and everything, but that's where I started. They were like, yeah, do the Amazon influencer deal and then put your videos that you use on there, use those on YouTube as well. And so I did. I got another channel for YouTube Amazon videos that I do, Jester's Reviews, and it's kind of hard to when they always tell you, the experts say, stick with a niche and don't veer from your stuff. Well, I started this one out. I started doing woodworking and the laser work and other stuff. And then about the time I got going with the Amazon stuff. No, I think it's regular old trees, Matt, but I don't know. We could send it off for, get us a chemical composition check. I haven't ever heard of perchwood either, but I know I've caught a couple of stumps in the lake. So maybe. Uh-oh. There it goes. I thought maybe I had that one upside down. I'd have to repaint it. Thank you, Clint. Thank you. They come out pretty good. It's not rocket science, but if you know the tricks, and I tried to put a little sign together one time, and I had the tape laid out where I'm like, and then I got thinking, well, why don't I just cut one out of the top, and then smoke's the same, and then I've got and then I started looking that up on YouTube, and I'm like, sure enough, that's where. Yeah, make you a template of all your stuff. You'll be set. These little E's are hard to get in there because you got to line up all three legs. I just wish there was a quicker way to apply the glue and get going, but there ain't. I haven't found one yet. Got a little wood chip in that one. More ox blood. Yeah, I got that. That was, I think it's just gloss red is what it said. It's, it might be some of that off-brand stuff, but it covers pretty good. I got a can of white that I used earlier to try to smooth out the white on the background, and it's from Lowe's, and it's the cheap, it's that $1.89 can, and I don't know remember why I got that, but you could use the whole can and you still won't cover everything. It's just transparent about. It's almost like a clear lacquer. Clint, depends on the size. This one we talked about last night, and if you can get most of the time people have their logos and stuff made as a SVG file that's way easier to work with, but it don't take nothing to download it off of there, and with today's program, you don't have to really know how to. It'll auto trace stuff for you, and like I did this in Lightburn. It's got a trace feature that is just remarkable. You can put a picture of, I've done engravings of actual people. Take their picture. I got a buddy lives up in Minnesota that he's the veterans, he's the head dude of the veteran service in Minnesota, right under the governor. And he had previous, commissioners of the VA. He had pictures he wanted, they had a whole wall full of them, and he wanted them engraved and done up so he could put them on the wall. I'm like, yeah, send it up. So we got the pictures, and we put them in Lightburn, convert them to, just a, what I do here. There it goes. Convert them to the thing that the laser can read, and it'll go through there and like it does them in like a a light file where it'll go lighter to darker and oh, hold on, that's not the right one. Ha! Well, I picked up the wrong. Okay, my apostrophe got away from me, so I need to cut another little apostrophe. And it may be in the... Hold on, let me look. It may be in... Let me get another... Ah! There it is. Okay, that would need some black paint. And I need the red ring. So yeah. See that little thing? Ooh! I got the wrong apostrophe. I got the big tall one that went... something else got cut out. Oh, probably an O. Alright. So... Alright, how do I want to do this? Let's do like this. Let's stick it on there. Okay, I'll be right back. Stainless flat Bowery made. What's a Bowery, Matt? You lost me on that one. Laser Pecker. Yeah. Whoever thought of that name for marketing purposes, geniuses. Geniuses. Okay, back. I got those working on the paint booth. Let's take a look and see what we got so far. So yeah, that came out pretty good because usually I drop more letters than that. Yeah. Hello, Jeff Bowery. How are you? Welcome in. I'm John. I don't know if we've met anywhere. Got to be careful. Sometimes it'll pull up the whole place. Damn it. How didn't come out? How? Only one out of all that. You believe it? Ah, chipped off the C there. Well, anyway, you get the idea. And I'll need to touch up the black on the C right there. Oh, there you go. Him traveling around the world, the metal version would be cooler than that. Oh, yeah. Jeff, where are you from? I'm in New Waverly. I'm about 70 miles north of Houston. I'm almost up to Huntsville. If you're Texan, you know what Huntsville is. I'm about 20 miles south of Huntsville. Littleburg. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can see with the light. Man, that white paint, let me show you. Let me show you what paint never to use. Here it is. I don't want to be the guy to call out a manufacturer, but this is junk. It is the Project Source spray paint in gloss white. I don't know if any other colors work. This is crap. Amarillo, okay. You're good ways up there. I used to drive to Amarillo when I was stationed at Fort Carson. And that long drive to get out of Texas. Ooh. Man, it's a long drive. Yeah, but see that paint? I mean, it just like doesn't even cover. It's just blah. Anyway, we just need the red ring. Now I saw two versions. I saw one version that was red all the way to the end, and then one version was inset a little bit. Like the one you have up on the Amazon one. The red ring is kind of inset a little bit. Oh yeah, George Strait. Hey, say his name with reverence. Better put some respect on that. George Strait, the king. He the king. Yeah, it's a good drive, isn't it? That's a long stretch. I used to, in my younger days when I was an Army dog, when you drive up there, Lord, it's rough. But now, we took the family up to Cripple Creek a couple years back. Man, I don't ever want to drive that again. That was hell. It is not just the drive to Amarillo, just the whole thing. Shit, going to Colorado that's 14, 15 hours. Because I think Amarillo to Colorado Springs is 4.5, isn't it? I got you. Well, we'll see how it looks once we get the... I think it's cool enough for paint. I think I built this one to inset just a little bit, so... So that one, I'm not going to glue it yet because if I stick my fingers on it, it'll get sticky and then I'll drag red paint everywhere. There you go, Morgan's Maintenance. Tools, reviews, and how-tos. But I still got this one, so that one I got a little gloppy on the black paint. We'll leave it a minute more. Oh yeah, Sugarland. I don't get to Sugarland much anymore. Thank goodness. Yeah, that red ring. That's a good design. Did you design that yourself or did you have somebody do that? I mean, it's shocking the amount of thought that you have to do for a logo. Because I worked on mine for months, and then I finally got a girl I knew. She was a graphic designer, and she's like, let me take a look, because I had some dumb shit going on it. Yeah, if I had a lot better balsa, I think, or balsa wood. See what you did, Matt? Basswood, Baltic birch. That's what I was thinking. Baltic birch. It would do a lot better. I got some 1/4 inch back there. I might redo that and make it. Because really, that's about as big as I can get on that laser. I can get on my my router, and shoot, I could do some 1/4 inch plywood and knock one of these out in 2 foot by 2 foot. That's another thing with that laser pecker. It's probably not going to do a whole lot of size projects. Oh yeah. Nice. That works. That works. Let me I'll peep you in on the fiber laser right quick to see what the deal over there is, if I can make it without blowing something up. Oh, now it's dark, of course. Let's see if we can't wheel that around. Oh, not much. So yeah, that's it right there. Don't mind all the junk. Hold 1 second. I'll make it a little more. Let me put some lights on. Yeah, I don't mind all the extra stuff around here. That's just... So yeah, this is it. You get the, you got a little computer down there that does all the, that's the power source. I'm not engraving mice, it's just a bunch of mice I got from work the other day. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. It'll do some serious engraving on stuff. Yeah, it's a, like I say, it's probably a starter kit that would, you know, get your feet wet in laser work, and if you don't expect to do a bunch of real big stuff, just something to dink around with. Let's see if we can tack it down now and make it look as good as it did when it was dry. Ah, red paint. Pintura fresca. Probably should have gone a little thicker. Thicker on the glue, I meant. So yeah, back to work. Ah, yeah, it's still a little wet, so once it dries out, I'll pop a little more in there. The whole side here ain't stuck down. We're just going to eyeball this one. Now we're going to have sticky glue fingers on here. And you know what? I got tweezers for just such an emergency. There we go. Let that set. Boom! Where'd my lid go? Oh, I just saw that. Anyway. Ah, there's the lid right in front of my face. All right, what else do we want to build? Nothing today. I got to go get some food ready and getting ready for work this week. So Matt, what you got in mind for keychains? Let me know. I got a whole bunch of keychain hardware, and we can whip something up. keychains, hearts, engravable heart tags, dog tags. Let me see. Well, you can see them in there. Little hearts, stainless steel hearts. Here's a little aluminum engraving on that laser with the same design I did for those ones outside there. Thanks, Clint. Jeff's logo where? Oh, that little one right there in the... Man, how am I supposed to see that? Hold on, let me look it up. The tool... Wait, who are we talking about? The tool collector? That's Jeff or is that Clint? I done messed up now. Which one? Because you... Tool collector, 72. Oh, Jeff. Jeff Bowery. The name's right there. I thought I was like tool collector's Clint, right? Man. All right, what? Oh, Instagram. Okay. Well, he's got to be on YouTube too, right? Because he's sitting in a YouTube chat. Or am I losing my mind here? Jeff, where'd he go? Yeah, Clint, that's what I thought. I was like, am I calling him Clint and his name is Jeff? I know I saw Clint on there. Let's see, Jeff Bowery. Jeff. Oh, gotta have the B. Jeff Bowery. Yeah, okay. I'm back with you now. I don't see him. But that don't mean he's not there. It means I'm looking in the wrong spot. Because you got to do by whole name, right? Okay. 8412. Is that the same on Instagram as here? Jeff Bowery 8412? It appears not. That's weird. Eight, 4, 1, 2. I don't know why I can't type the damn B in here anymore. Got a sticky button. Jeff Bowery. 8412. Search. No. You gotta put the @ sign? This drives me bananas. Jeff Bowery. Maybe that's one. Ah, there we go. Oh, so the little guy in the hard hat. Is that what we're talking about? This guy? Where'd he go? Hold on. Let me get back to the bottom of the chat. I had to roll back. That Bowery Boy is on Instagram? Yeah, is this the one that, Matt, you're talking about? This, I could engrave that. It would be hard to cut all that detail out of there, for sure. Okay, yeah. Well, you want to see? I'll show you how quick it'll work because I can. Well, I can't download that from. Jeff, do you have that in SVG or in a just a PNG? And I can. See if we can put it back over there, and I'll show you the whole workflow from start to finish. A metal version of Flat Bowery. Is that Flat Bowery, the little guy on the hard hat? What was I looking for? Man, it's fun losing your mind, you know? You know what I mean? Everybody follow? Greek to you. Let me see if I can get over here and. I should be able to snatch it off the internet somewhere, hopefully. Oh, Greek that you don't have the. I got you. I'm with you. Let me see if I can snatch it off the internet. And I'll show you the whole. I'll show you the whole setup. 125. Y'all see that? Not great, but we'll have to make it work. Look, I got computers everywhere. I think I can check my live stream out on here, and we should be able to. Let me mute it though first. I don't wanna have the echo. Look at there. 9K? Yeah. Whoa. Hey, Mr. Tools and Tactics. I'm John. I don't know if I know your name either. But, I apparently have raised the ire of somebody wanting a picture. I don't know if you saw the whole thing yet, but. Woo, there's what we're working with. What'd I do? Knock the camera off again? No, it's on. It's just slow. Oh, that's gonna throw me way off. It's way behind. Anyway. So. Maybe. We'll try it from here. Was it? You gotta put the @ sign in here. Does my video look as bad to y'all as it does to me? That's hideous. Alright. now I couldn't get it off of the YouTube because of the it ain't working unless I can get it off Instagram, which I don't know if I'm even signed in on Instagram out here. Maybe. Nope. Nah. Yeah, no, I can't get it on there because it's trying to save the whole page as a deal there. Let me see if I can get it on here. Jeff, what's your Instagram handle? Current. Oh, current bitrate. No wonder. I feel like I'm falling off here. Oh, okay. I must have missed him. Because, yeah, I can't save that one off the YouTube. It wants to save the whole link. One more shot of glue. And one right there. What the? Pitiful, pitiful. The whole thing's gone squirrely up here. Probably that cheap Lowe's paint. I'm telling you, that's a disappointing paint right there. Terribly disappointing. I was thinking that, but I don't think I have snip tool out here on this computer. I could do it on my one in the house has got all my design element features, but I'd have to go inside and do it. I might have snip tool on that thing. That's a pretty damn new. That's a good idea. Let me check. Snipping tool. What do you know? Press what? Shift? Windows shift? Oh, dang it. You. I don't use this near enough to figure out what I'm doing here. Oh, sorry, lost you. Still says my bit rate is way low. I got it snipped on there, so let me see. I don't know why. Oh, now it says excellent. What do you know? So everybody seeing the video okay? So I'm going to try to do the, I'll put that down so. I did get it snipped. And we need to get back to light burn. And we'll start. Let's save that as MM logo. New. Import. Come down, let's go. All right. I'm back down to 0-bit stream again. I guess Elon's Starlink ain't working. Matt, what's his Instagram handle? I'll look it up on there and maybe. It says my. Still with the low bit rate. We'll just trace the image, and I don't know if you can see it. Maybe in a minute. You can do these, and it'll give you a little. And then it's got a little guy there. I should put OBS on this computer and set it up on the. Why does that keep coming back up? At that battery. Okay. Well, I got it, but it looks like my video is crapping out on this. Now everything's dead. Oh, okay. So you want the whole setup? There it is right there. Yeah, something's, oh, excellent now it says. Let me restart the. Are we back? Yeah, I keep getting the dropout of low bit rate. So I'm out here in the shop. Ain't no telling what's going on. There we go. Looks like we're reconnecting now. Anyway, I got a little bitty one. What were we looking at? Keychains or just a... I could probably do a wooden one with that. I need to... Now it's moving. Finally. Alright, yeah, that's good. That one's done. Look at there. I can do a little wood engraving and let's see if my big head will get out of the way. I think I don't want to do that. I want to trace image as trying to think back of how it it's a lot of pixelation on this image too, so it's probably not going to work like we want to do it with that. So we need the... That's the bad part about copying off the web. You don't get the detail like you want in the other one. So we definitely need the SVG or PNG that's a little better quality. But we'll work on something. I'll get that one off into Inkscape and see if I can't clean it up a little bit. It's not going to work on here though. Whew. Yeah, that'd be better because it's not coming out very clear on this, and I didn't think it would be coming straight off the web like that unless you get a good, you know, they cut those images down just enough to where they look good on the web, but save a lot of bandwidth. Yeah, shoot it to me. I'll put my... There's my email. Anybody needs to get a hold of me, drop something off, we'll work on that. Alright fellas, I think I'm going to get out of here because I'm kind of getting hungry. It's getting about toward dinner time here shortly, 4:30. Woo! I appreciate everybody coming in. I've had a heck of a time. Joey, I'll send that over to you if you want it. You don't have to take it. That's just... That's a little light work. I do need to touch up the C where the black chipped off of there, but... And you guys take it easy. Holler at me later. I'll be back on, probably be next weekend before I can do anything. I got that evening shift nightmare of work I do, so. But hey, it was fun. Good to meet you, Jeff. Take it easy up there. Stay warm. I know I'm trying. Oh, no problem, Matt. Good to meet you too, brother. You guys take it easy. I'm going to go cook up some vittles and kick back for a little bit.